East Coast locations. C, Tallgrass Beef Company, which raises and distributes grass-fed, hormone-free organic beef. Or D, Radio Days Marmalades, providing consumers with 6 organic all-fruit jams and jellies.
Oh, boy. I like the sound of that beef.
Okay.
So I'm going to go with...
Tallgrass Beef Company.
He's a cattleman.
Which raises and distributes
He's from
grass-fed,
Kansas.
hormone-free organic beef.
So maybe it's a Kansas thing.
Okay. Doug, what about you?
God, I don't know, like the... Oh.
Much like the points on Wait, Don't Tell Me, none of these points matter either, Doug. So you can just go for it.
You know what, then...
Is it Curtis Wineries? Is it Ball and Biscuit Cakes? Is it Tallgrass Beef Company? Is it Radio Days Marmalades?
Well, I don't want to go with the beef just because then we...
You don't want to be a
potentially
conformist,
both be
of course.
wrong.
Right.
Right.
Very smart. He's thinking of the group there.
I'm lean. God,
the listener.
I know whatever I choose, I'm going to be wrong because I'm torn.
No.
So I'm going to go with the wine.
Okay. You're going to go with
but
the
I
wine.
think it's the jams.
But you think it's Radio Days Marmalades.
Covered
All
his
right.
bases.
Well, guys, it has been a relatively poor showing for you both tonight. But Brandon, Tallgrass Beef Company, which raises and distributes grass-fed, hormone-free organic beef. It is also on the ranch where, sadly, his son died at 38.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, a little bummer there.
That's
Guys,
sad.
Which of the following degrees did Bill Kurtis not obtain?
Oh, okay.
A, Juris Doctorate, an attorney. B, BS in journalism. C, MA in international studies.
3rd degree black belt.
D, 5th degree burns.
Deadly weapons.
In Kung Fu.
In his hands.
Yep. His guy's a Marine. He could probably kill all of us.
Richard's hand is a deadly weapon.
Yep.
I'm going to go with the journalism degree.
You do not think he has a degree. Again, this is which does he not have?
Correct.
Of these 3. Okay. Doug says
I think he has the other
international
ones.
studies, yes. Juris Doctorate,
I
yes.
don't think
no
he's a
journalism.
lawyer.
Okay. Brandon says journalism, yes. International studies, right?
5th degree black belt.
Okay. So none of you guessed what he doesn't have is an MA in international studies. Because Bill
Interesting.
Kurtis is straight fucking a lawyer and
Is
a
he a
journalist.
lawyer?
Yes, he is.
How did he have the time? What
He's
did this
done
guy
all of these
do?
things. And remember, he was a Marine. He was
Yeah.
Naval Reserve.
I wonder if in the Marines
guys,
he got his law degree.
documentaries. 1,000 documentaries. And no, it was not.
I don't know
always
why
in the
you guys
Marines.
thought
Wow.
I could have taken him if I did try and tackle him.
No, you
Sounds
certainly
like he
could
would have
not
just
have.
beat my ass.
Doug,
Yes.
I told you. Thank God that you did not tackle him.
You were warning
Right.
me.
Yes.
Oh,
And
I
after
get it.
he snapped your neck like a number 2 pencil, who would have come at us, it would have broken my. I don't want to throw.
Yeah,
up.
I would have cowered in the corner.
Yeah,
Well, John
absolutely.
protected my weak, frail
Right,
body.
and I would have felt terrible going head to head with Bill Kurtis, who, guys, I'm going to say right here,
American
I think
treasure.
in the end might have bested me.
Yeah, oh,
And I don't say that lightly.
for certain.
Guys, wow.
Wow.
I mean, it was
I've
a
learned a
great
lot.
success. We learned a lot. Great success tonight. Doug loved it, which was fantastic.
Indeed.
I was reminded how much I enjoyed this show. But guys, for all the fun, good times, and learning we've had this week, that is our past. It's now time to look to our future. Doug, I'm sure you're going to remember several weeks back, you very excitedly told us about, Doug, do you know what this is going to be?
No.
You told us about a podcast that was coming out, and you're like, this has the
Sure,
potential.
the Ron Burgundy one.
The Ron Burgundy podcast. Now,
But what if I've checked it out on my own? Should we not?
well, that's the thing, Doug. We're going to choose 2 episodes that you didn't listen to, and we're going to do something we've never done before. We're going to see if it's improved. Because you told us it was not good, correct?
No, I've never listened to it.
I
Oh,
listened
shit.
to it.
You listened to it.
I
and
listened
said-
to it.
Okay, we're
And
gonna
I
see
did
if
not
it's-
like it.
We're going to see if it's improved.
But-
we're going to go with the 2 most recent because we all know things start slow. There's some shows
Yeah.
out there. You might watch a pilot and be like, they didn't really have a feel for the characters yet. It wasn't great. This, by the way,
Our
this
show.
could be a huge. This show is still bad.
Still
Brandon.
bad.
Still bad.
Started bad. Still bad.
Absolutely.
But and
Yeah, Doug.
just to throw it out here and be fair, I'm not a Ron Burgundy fan.
All the better, Doug.
I don't think you have
We're-
to be.
We're not.
I,
we're not here for
I
your
like,
pleasure,
You know,
Doug.
I like maybe 5 to 15 minutes of that movie, and I love Christina Applegate.
There you go. Doug, you may remember that producer of Wait, Don't Tell Me, Ian Chillog,
Yes.
currently has his own podcast called Everything is Alive. And you guys fucking hated that, but it didn't stop me from making you listen to it.
That's correct.
So
Valid
next
point.
week, we will be listening to the Ron Burgundy podcast. And we're going to listen to the most recent 2 episodes maybe we're going to feel very differently about it.
I hope
and
so.
At least one of the episodes has someone who I know is a favorite of both Brandon and myself.
Correct.
We're going to listen to Christmas Memories from February 2nd of 2019 and the top 10 women with RuPaul.
Oh,
There you
RuPaul.
go,
I
February
thought it was going
28th.
to be Judi Dench again, but
It is not
because
Judi
we
Dench.
both, you and I,
Top 10
huge
women
fans
of-
of the Dame.
Top 10 women of.
Top 10 women with RuPaul.
Oh, with
Right. I think
Yeah.
they're ranking them, which sounds very woke.
Right. And I hear Judi Dench does have a tattoo on her ass. This one permanent says, keep it sexy. No, keep it classy. Fuck. It's been a long time. Say, guys, perfect time to revisit the old Ron Burgundy trough because I'm starting to forget his favorite catchphrases. So, guys, that's next week. You have your marching orders. We'll give you something intellectual and worthwhile the following week.
Maybe.
But let's all find out together. I mean, what if we all join at this piney table, this naughty piney table next week? And I mean naughties, and it has knots in
Indeed.
it. Even though, I'm going to be honest with you guys.
This table's seen some
you
things.
should wash your forearms when you get home.
Oh, I
I've done some
Purell
shit
my
on this
entire
table.
body.
Yeah. Maybe we're going to gather around
Done
it
a
and just
shit on this table.
Yeah, I've actually shit on this
Oh,
table. That's what I'm
God,
saying.
John.
Well, but
Not
it was
the cat.
part of
The cat's
something
got the
naughty I
banana.
was doing. Yeah, when I said naughty, Doug just came over and found out I crapped on the table. He hit me on the nose with a rolled up
Oops, I
newspaper.
crapped my pants.
But I'll tell you this: a lot of people feel that that kind of corporal punishment.
Yes.
Is that's not the way to do it. There's
Not
a better way
effective.
to raise a John. I've never shit on this table since.
Wow.
So kudos to
Oh,
Doug.
okay.
He
Hey.
knew what he needed to do in the moment. It's the kind of guy Doug is.
Can I
It
make
ain't
a,
stupid if it works.
There you go. Can I make a prediction about
Oh, sure. We love your. Hey, guys, it's time for one of our favorite segments, Predictions with Doug.
I'm going to predict that the Ron Burgundy podcast,
Yeah.
60% of the time, nails it 100% of the time.
Nice.
You're
Doug.
so close.
Close
60%
enough,
of
right?
the time, it works every time.
Yes, but that doesn't fit, dumb
What do you mean?
Guys,
That's the
before
line.
we
That's
come.
the line, but it doesn't fit, so I altered it to fit.
Oh, wow.
Well, let me see. Wait.
Doug made it work.
You know what they say about the humor on the Ron Burgundy podcast?
What do they say?
60% of the time, it works 100% of the time.
It works every time.
You guys, you can make. There you go. 60% of the time, it works every time. Is that what it is?
So, Brandon,
Fuck, I don't know.
you're a fan of the show.
I've watched the movie a couple of times and I
Okay,
remember the
okay.
lines.
Hey guys,
Okay, good.
do you like unfunny versions of us misquoting films? Well, you're going to love next week's episode where we cover the still very young Ron Burgundy podcast. Guys, as I always say, I love spending this time with you because
Sure.
I get to see your smiling faces. And I hope that our listeners enjoy listening to this. I'll be honest with you. I'm not sure why they would, but if they do, I'd like to remind them that the offer from last week still stands. Right now, the only review that you can see on Apple's native podcast app, because it's the most recent review, is our only 2-star review. Guys, the other reviews are great. People love the show. And thank you to everyone who's written a 5-star review, which we have so many of. We still are in the 4+ range, but the one you see is that 2-star review. So I'm reaching out to anyone who genuinely enjoys this show and saying, knock that review the fuck out. Again, it only takes you a minute, but it means a great, great deal to us. And
Dogpile on that 2-star review,
Yeah, let's
Push
get-
it all the way down.
let's
the way down.
get rid of that 2-star review. But we really do appreciate. We appreciate all of you listening, even if you don't write a review. But having said that, write a review. So, folks, as always, thank you for letting us into your heads, and even more importantly, your hearts, because that's where you pump love from. Keep listening, keep exploring, and you can bet your ass we're going to keep making Doug listen to podcasts. Bye-bye.